What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we have a brand new shiny hunting exploit location for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this one is pretty unique because this is going to be an auto battling method, which is very cool. I found this while doing my Feebas video and I realized, wait, there's a little bit more that we can do in this Feebas cave. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam by hitting that join channel member button below. So let's begin with our first hunt. And our first hunt is actually going to be for Litwick and Duskull. It's mainly a Litwick hunt, but you can also get Duskull by doing this. So we're actually going to be right outside of the crystal pool, right at the fly point. And of course, we're going to save our game before starting the hunt, just in case something bad happens, or you don't get the shiny in 30 minutes, you can just reload, you're good to go. And we're gonna make a picnic right out here because you cannot make a picnic in that cave, unfortunately. Big downside of a lot of the caves in this DLC, you just unfortunately can't really do anything with them. So for this ghost type sandwich, we're gonna be using one red onion, one salty, and one spicy. Of course, you're gonna follow the ingredients on the image above and see what you can do with that. But yeah, with this, we're able to do Litwick and Duskull. It can only be at nighttime. If you try to do a ghost type sandwich during the day in this location, you're not going to get any ghost spawning at all. There's going to be a bunch of other types of Pokemon, but none of them will get the sandwich boost. So just keep that in mind before doing this sandwich. All right, so now we got our ghost type level 3 sandwich or sparkling title encounter. Ready to begin this hunt. So where's the actual hunt area, you may be asking? Well, we're going to get on our ride Pokemon, and we are going to go across the bridge here, and we're going to go into the crystal cave pond. Of course, don't run into any Pokemon outside of the area. That is a thing. You will get Duskull spawning out here, and you'll get a couple of Litwicks as well too. But no, we're actually going underground and towards the Feebas area, right over here, jumping down the hole, all the way down this hole, and then we're going to go through the pathway, which is like right next to the trainer. And then we're going to jump into the water, which is the Feebas water. And then we're going to go onto the ground. And from this ground area, we're going to go all the way towards the back. And now you're going to throw your auto battle Pokemon to make some space for you, because we want to chill right over here in between these two rocks. So now what we want to do is, you see all these Pokemon spawning over here. Throw your auto battle Pokemon out, hang out in between these two rocks. And we're just going to wait for a shiny to appear, because Delay is going to keep on knocking out Pokemon. Whenever it caves out a new Pokemon is going to come in. As you can see, it's going to be like an infinite spawner. The only thing that can stop this is if somehow the Gallade ends up too far away from another spawn. But because we have ground spawns, for the most part, we're going to keep getting Pokemon spawning in. And once we get a shiny, the Gallade will not be able to knock it out, because, you can't knock out shiny Pokemon in auto battle, which is very nice. The only issue of this is there's a chance that your auto battle Pokemon could bug out and just freeze in place and stop moving. But besides that, this is pretty much an AFK type of hunt. Now, shiny Duskull is very obvious. It's going to be a full red color on it. And the Litwick is going to have a blue flame and a green eye to pay attention to. Every now and then you may want to like reset the spawns as well. So like if you have too many Pokemon that are right on top of you, like we have 3 right now, you may want to call back your auto battle Pokemon, send them out to take out the Pokemon like right in front of you, so you get those spawns coming in all the way in the back. And once you clear out the ones in front of you, feel free to throw out your auto battle Pokemon towards the back again, run back to your spot, and just rinse and repeat until you profit with a shiny. This is technically faster than any sort of picnic reset. Doesn't seem like it is, because you're not getting 15 new spawns at once. But the time that it does take for you to, picnic reset and all that good stuff, it ends up sort of being about the same, but this is much more chill and passive. So I do really like this method for shiny hunting. Also important to note for this hunt, like I said, it needs to be nighttime. It's turned daytime in my game, as you can see on the map now. So the ghosts stopped coming in, and now we got like Cleffas, Bronzor, Salandits coming in. So keep in mind that you want to do this at the beginning of your day for the max odds of getting a shiny, and just for the spawns coming in for ghost types. And within 3 minutes, we got our shiny Duskull. Very obvious to tell the shiny Duskull. I mean, it is red. So red. But there we go. That's an absolutely wonderful shiny right there. Look at that beauty. And I mean, what ball would we catch this Duskull in? I mean, what would I probably do? I think a Lux ball would probably go best. Let me know in the comment section below what ball you would want to catch your Duskull in. But yeah, this spot's great. It's AFK. I mean, I was literally able to do my desk job and just like work and do this shiny hunt pretty passively. So yeah, good luck to you shiny hunters out there. For our next hunt, we're going to go making a fairy type sandwich with 1 tomato, 1 salty, and 1 spicy. And once again, we're going to do the same thing here. Auto battle for Cleffa and Clefairy. You sometimes do get a random Carbink, but it's not even worth mentioning a Carbink as a hunt here because you get like 1 Carbink. It's probably like a 1 or 2% spawn here. The Cleffa and Clefairies are going to be everything else here. And just like that, we have a shiny Clefairy in the back left, right over there. This auto battling method is really, really good. For some reason on this channel, I keep on only getting shiny Clefairies, which I do think is pretty funny. Still can't get that shiny Cleffa, but hey, you pretty much have a 50-50 chance of getting both of these shiny in this area. But there we go. Shiny Clefairy with the auto battle method. And for our next hunt, we're going to be using a fire type sandwich during the day. And we're going to use 1 basil, 1 salty, and 1 spicy. And with a fire type sandwich during the day, you'll be able to isolate shiny hunt for Salandit. The shiny for this is going to be white. Keep in mind that the rate to get a female Salandit is incredibly low. I think you have like a 15% chance of the Pokemon actually being a female. So good luck on getting that female shiny for Salazzle. For our next hunt, I'm going to go for a ground type sandwich with 1 hand, 1 salty, and 1 spicy. And with a ground type sandwich, you're able to isolate shiny hunt for Gible here. This actually ends up being maybe the best spot in the whole game to hunt for Gible by itself. And the shiny is very obvious and be like a light blue and like an orange chest. And for our next hunt, we're going to go for a psychic type sandwich. I'm going to use 1 onion, 1 salty, and 1 sour. And with a psychic type sandwich, you'll be getting Bronzors and Bronzong spawning in here. You can also do this with a steel type sandwich if you so wish. It's going to be a relatively good spot to hunt this family. And for our next hunt, we're going to make a normal type sandwich with 1 fried fillet, 1 salty, and 1 sour. With a normal type sandwich, you can hunt for Dunsparce, and 2 segmented Dunsparce will spawn down here. 3 segment does not have a natural spawn, unfortunately. The shiny for these are incredibly obvious. They're just going to be big pink boys. Next up is a flying type sandwich with 1 prosciutto, 1 salty, 1 spicy. And with a flying type sandwich, you can isolate shiny hunt for Noibat with this AFK method. I'll say that the only issue with Noibat is when they do spawn in from the air, they can just hang up there and be out of range for Gallade. So it's not like a foolproof method with this hunt. So, you know, I may recommend another place for a Noibat, but it is a good option nonetheless. And the shiny for this is going to be green. And for our last sandwich, we're going to go for some noodles with salty, spicy. And for our last hunt, you could just go with a poison type sandwich, which has Salandit, Ekans, which we haven't covered yet, and Glimmet here. I do think this one's a little bit more awkward for the record, as the Glimmets are a little bit harder for your auto attack Pokemon to hit, as they just hover. They can hover in really high, so it can be rather annoying. And plus, it is 3 Pokemon at the same time, so it's definitely not an isolated shiny hunting method, but it does have Ekans, and we haven't covered Ekans yet, so I did want to bring that up. Now, if you do a rock type sandwich, you can get pretty much all Glimmet and a little bit of Carbink. However, because all these Pokemon float really high up, it's actually not that great of a hunting method for either of them, so I wouldn't recommend it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good one.